Hello, class. Welcome to the third week of Journalism 3. The semester is flying. I mean, literally. Can you believe it? We're already in the third week. I just wanted to, talk to you and talk about what assignments are due, and just to remind you to pace yourselves and try to keep up with the assignments. And if you're having any kinds of difficulty, please feel free to let me know. Okay, I'm always flexible. I hope that you saw the protest story that I asked you to do. I also showed an example of a protest story. This was supposed to be about the protest that happened last weekend. But if you know of any other protests, that is assuming you weren't able to be out there on Saturday, by all means, you can cover that. Also, I hope you're working on your news values assignment, and also trying to keep up with the discussion forum and expressing your thoughts as soon as you can. And so I'm just trying to show you week 3 on the screen. Let me go up to week 2 and then work into week 3. With week 2, I have some PowerPoints on some of the information that I think you really need to be familiar with. For example, the inverted pyramid. The inverted pyramid is the preferred way to write a story for journalism, and where you start with the most recent and the most important fact and you work your way down. And so look at the checklist. Also, take time to look at some of the newspaper articles, the Fresno Bee, for instance, or the New York Times at their website. You will see that most news is written using the inverted pyramid style. One of the reasons for it was about brevity, and also to give editors the option to cut the story at any point. Because if you really did write your story in the inverted pyramid style, the first sentence alone will let the reader know what's going on, where it happened, when it happened, who is involved, why it happened, and how it happened. The subsequent sentences are just supposed to provide more details, to fill in the blanks. But if the reader should choose to stop after the first few sentences, he or she would have gotten all the information they need to understand the story. So the inverted pyramid is something that every journalist should know. And also, when you look at the 10 terms that every journalist should know, it kind of dwells on the main points. This also, how to do your news analysis, talks about how, this assignment that you're supposed to do, 8 total before the semester ends. So it's pretty important, and it lays out how to do it. And also, I have a sample to show you how it's done. It basically wants you to look at a news article and analyze it. Is the lead effective? Does it have transitions? Are the quotes useful? What do you like about what is the most effective part of the story? What is the thing that you would want to change? It just focuses on what is really key in the story that you're reading. And then here's a video on how to determine news values, and also to respond to a news article, which many of you did, and I thank you for it. And your first news analysis assignment. Okay, and so if we come down to week 3, there's the protest story. Here is other styles of organizing stories, because it's not just the inverted pyramid. There are other ways that you can write your news stories. And also, again, how to organize your inverted pyramid. It's important that you look at them side by side. The inverted pyramid is straight to the point, no nonsense, no beating around the bush way of telling a story. The other style allows you to go around and get to the main part of the story a little later than you would if you were writing an inverted pyramid. And talking about the inverted pyramid, the kind of lead that you use for the inverted pyramid is the summary lead. But if you're doing the other style, that's where the alternative leads come in. Here are the first 5 paragraphs. Like you're doing your protest story. What must your first 5 paragraphs contain? An attribution refers to how do you connect what someone has said with who said it. And here is a fun kind of a discussion on accuracy and alternative facts. You know, that has been the issue since Trump became president. And I really am dying to see your thoughts on that. Okay. And also, we have the Associated Press style, which is the style that we use for news writing. And I really wanted to kind of do a week 3 catch up, because I know that you've all settled into the class, and I see that in the assignments that you're turning in and in the way you're participating. And again, please don't ever hesitate to call me if you have any questions. All right? Take care and have a nice week. Bye-bye.